So what we're going to do here is going to lay us off some rows, and I'm going to, thanks to this apple tree, and I like the apple tree, but I'm going to turn these rows this way, have little short rows, and I will reserve one more row to go all the way through here, so we'll have to compensate for that. I'll take this up there for as I can right now. And we'll just prop it right there for a second. I need to lay this off. I'm going to stay I'm going to say stay 3 whole widths from that cabbage, because it's going to spread out. And then here, let's stay about right like that, because it may be a little more. Here, about like that. Okay. I'm guessing at this one. So, well, we'll just guess at it. It don't really matter through here no way. If it's perfect. See, I've got flyers sewed right there for Stephanie. I'm going to put this here like this. Then we're going to move that one on over up there. Yeah. So we got that there. And we're going to move that over just a little. So we'll try to keep it there. I just want to run those garbanzo beans up through here to see how they're going to be. And I think that'll look better right there. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. And maybe it won't. I was going to use this area right in here for some peppers. It don't matter. It's time today to get some stuff in the garden, because it looks like that the weather is broken. I don't need to go no past that root. If I'm going to go there, actually, I need to stay about right there. Okay. That's, and I'm going to put them in there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this hoe to lay me a little fur off through there where I can see. Because when I plant them, I'm going to do it with my hands. And I'm just going to lay me a little row off here. Try to stay as straight as I can. Because I do like straight rows, straight as I can get them. Makes your garden look better. Don't take just a minute more. You can go through there like a sidewinder if you want to. Okay, that's got that. Now, I'll run over here and get my peas. So these you can see right here. From here, 18 sales, one plant and 18 sales. And what that was where I had soaked them. So yeah, these right here evidently soured or something. You can see where the little plants is rolled up, the root system. I'll show you here. I just take a little old stick and loosen that up a little. See, might as well just grab them and pull them because it's went through the bottom of the tray. You see where they're wound out, but that's all right. They'll be all right. If they don't, then we'll just sow some more seeds. I think they'll be fine. I just done this to get a start on it. And I think a start we've got. May have to, yeah, the roots is, they're down in there. I'll just pull them out. Be better than that stick, I guess, under the circumstances. Now these little tender ones, leave the little tender ones. That's why I do that. Leave them, let them get a little more. They're pretty tough, I see that right now. Either that or I'm pretty rough on them. You see where that root's wound around. We want to bring it down a little before we plant them. I don't know if they all are or not, but I think when I lift them out of there, it's going to bring them down. And right there's that garbanzo bean. Right there. And I'm going to plant these fairly thick. And I just destroyed that one, see? Well, not really. I just pruned it, didn't I? Get a little too rough there. I want to get these out. I'm not planting these. I'm planting these for an experiment. They say that they're delicious to eat, you know, fresh. And that's what I intend to try to do. And we'll leave that there. We'll take what we've got, which is several here, and we'll see how that works out through there. See how that works out. Should work out all right. Maybe. And maybe not, you never know. So let's go lay these in the ground. Just gonna lay them out through there. I'm gonna plant them fairly close. Never planted any of these in my life. So it's a new one on me. A new one on me. One. I'll plant them close as I can. I should have used that transplanter. I don't know how close he's supposed to be. I would assume 4 or 5 inches. That's what they're gonna be. Anyway, and if that's not right, then we'll know. We'll know later for sure, won't we? Chickpeas, garbanzo beans. Call them what you like. Oh yeah, I may be having these too close, but I just want them in this one row, so I'll go get the rest of them if I need them. And I don't know what these look like. Have no clue. There's the Garbanzo bean. I could go back and get the rest of them, but I'm not going to. I'm going to get right down here and I'm going to get these in the ground before they dry out. I don't think that it's a problem. Going to be a problem, let's put it that way. Planting them. I'll tell you what, little bean's hanging on now. The bean is hanging on. I don't know how deep these supposed to be or nothing else. But these are pretty good nitrogen fixtures, is what they say. I'm anxious to see these grow. The reason I'm planting them here, because this is about one of the only places in this garden that can catch the majority of the sun all day long. I've got a few trees that I definitely am going to have to remove. Let's go get the rest of those peas. And even at that rate, I tell you what I'm gonna do, I'll divide these. These is fairly close. And now toward the end of the row, with what peas we've got left, I'll space them a little farther. That way we can see what's gonna do the best, you know. Yeah. We'll see which does the best. There's a few left. Well, there's one thing about them. They're a pretty tough little critter. I need to take some dirt with these because they're smaller. They're smaller. And if I can take a little soil with them, it might be easier on them. I really don't want to spend a lot of time messing with these because I've got tomatoes to deal with here shortly. Tomatoes. Tomatoes, I say. And you never know, they might not do worth a plug nickel here. And they might do good. It's amazing. See, now there's a bean. Anyway, that should get us on out through there fairly well. So, just lay them out through here. Well, that one, I don't even know if I'd want to call that a plant or not. I really don't know. some little dudes. Well, I don't guess I had to space them too much. I broke that little fella there. I'm gonna put it in the ground. It might come on. We'll keep an eye on that one. We'll keep an eye on it. See how it does. There's two of them together. So we'll use that one on up here. We will. The reason I'm trying to get a lot of this stuff done today is because they're giving rain. I think a little tomorrow evening. Be good on this stuff. If we can get it in the ground, that might make it. And this one, I'm just gonna put it in the ground. And maybe it'll come up. Because it hadn't even come out of the ground. It's germinated, but it hadn't come out of the ground. Okay. That's got them. I'll just leave this here if I can.